Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Carpenter. I will be your narrator this afternoon. I also play Miner Number 2.
I believe our cast is taking their time. That's all right. That's all right. Kate, we cannot hear you. Is anyone able to hear Kate?
I'm gonna buy you some time, Cade. Don't worry, man. I'm Jordan O'Neill, and I'm reading for, let's list them off, Henderson, Regis, and I want to say the third guy's name is Walt. Eugene, correct me if I'm wrong.
I believe so.
Okay, that sounds good to you, then it sounds good to me.
Yes.
Now, who is Steve Winston? Is that you?
It was for a little bit, and then we gave it
got it.
to Scarlett, I believe.
Okay, fine.
But you're not wrong.
Okay.
And Scarlett's having video issues, it looks like.
No worries then. Cade, if you go to the bottom left, there is the menu. There's a mute icon. It looks like a microphone icon. If you hit the arrow pointing upwards, you can go right ahead and see an option for a microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Sound fantastic.
All right, cool. I'm Cade Holbrook, technologically very capable. I will be reading from Miner Number 1, Kep, Banderas, Wu, Nedry, and Green.
Hi guys, this is Danielle Titus. I am here for Dr. Tanya Preston and Suzanne Kelly.
I see we have Scarlett. Maybe you can self-introduce.
Hey guys, sorry. Name is Scarlett, and I will be playing the characters of Villa and Winston.
Carry us away, Paul.
All right. Taking it from the top. Jurassic Legacy, The Green Flames of Isla Nublar, written by Jay Quinzel. Based on Universal Pictures' Jurassic Park franchise, Telltale's Jurassic Park, the game, and it tops Jurassic Park comics. Fade in. Interior Isla Nublar, Cotorro Caves, nighttime. Superimposed Isla Nublar, 120 miles west of Costa Rica, 1992. In the cave system of Isla Nublar, a small group of miners from Latin descent pick at rock walls. It's hot in the caves. Note, the following scene is in Spanish with subtitles. Miner 1 stops to drink some water. Miner 2 lowers his pickaxe. It's been 2 days of digging. This is the deepest we've ever been. Nothing, and not even a spark.
Patience, brother. We'll hit the veins soon.
We're not even supposed to be here. Some American owns the island.
Since when do you care for Americans?
I don't know. It's just, do you really believe it, that there are mystical green flames here?
I can't afford not to. Work is scarce, and
A cave wall collapses, and there is a release of steam. One miner is burned by the steam. Otherwise, no one is injured. Miner 1 and Miner 2 face the destruction as the miners aid each other. Miner 2 taps Miner 1 on the shoulder and says, "Brother, look!" Miner 2 points at the destroyed wall. Lava light shines through substances as it glows with a radiant green on their faces. Both miners are shocked, as are the others, as they all stare in wonder at the source of the green light.
my, God.
Minor 2 takes a step back and he trips, stumbling down. He looks at what tripped him.
You okay there?
Yeah, I tripped on a... Minor 2 removes enough dirt to see it is a bone which tripped him. Weird. Minor 1 looks.
What is that?
Minor 2 pulls it out. It looks like a bone. There are screams from the other miners off camera. Part of the mine collapses in the chaos. Both Minor 1 and number 2 turn to find a Dimetrodon sticking into the obscuring shadows, attacking the other miners.
Dragon!
And Minor 1 and 2 try to run for the exit, only to find it is blocked by debris.
We're trapped!
Don't move. Don't talk. Minor 1 and 2 freeze. Minor number 2 tries not to shudder. Minor screams in agony, getting the Dimetrodon's attention. It takes off after the minor. This is our chance. Dig! Immediately, Minor 1 and 2 try to dig their way as the other minor screams in agony, silenced by snarls and bites. Both Minor 1 and Minor 2 face the slaughter. Then they look at each other. I think this is it for us. My friend, my brother, I will forever be your...
I slept with your sister.
What? The Dimetrodon shrieks. Minor 1 and number 2 scream as steam fills the caves. Cut to interior, Richard's Cigar Club, daytime, superimposed, San Diego, California, 1993. In the wood motif-heavy, smoke-filled upscale parlor, there are patrons drinking fine brandies and smoking cigars with much laughter. In 2 leather chairs facing each other, 2 persons sit and talk. One is mid-30s, plain-looking Latina woman, Perla Villa, in casual attire. She smokes a cigar while cradling a glass of brandy. She ponders her options. The other, a business-only type in a fine suit, man in his 40s, Devin Kep. He has a briefcase standing on the floor beside him. Kep lights his cigar with long straws to get it burning.
You're basically being paid to go to an amusement park. It's a fine offer, I assure you. Mr. Hammond chose you and will accept no substitutes. He'd be here himself had a storm not grounded his plane.
My sister.
Let's be honest with ourselves, shall we? She's at death's doorstep, begging you to make good for yourself.
He drinks.
Just the weekend.
Just the weekend.
Why me?
Mr. Hammond finds your reputation to be apt for this venture.
On what? Shooting the trip.
Of course not. It's your prestige Mr. Hammond wants, not your abilities. We'd rather you didn't film this assignment. Mr. Hammond needs his high-profile opinions on a highly sensitive venture.
What is it?
Kep smiles wide.
As I said, an amusement park.
Kep puffs his cigar and picks up the briefcase. He opens it and rummages through pages.
What's my angle?
Via drinks from her glass and watches Kep as she searches his case.
Marketing. We want the biggest impact from this venture when it's ready. Kids, parents, politicians, celebrities. It's going to sell.
Kep removes a page from the briefcase and holds it out for Via.
We just want it to sell out.
What's this?
Non-disclosure agreement. By signing, you accept the assignment and agree to not publish or speak of what you see from here on out.
Via takes the page and reads the print.
You'll find everything to be in order. Mr. Hammond will be delighted to hear that you're on board.
Kep gives Via a pen. Via makes brief eye contact with Kep, then reads the form once more.
Something the matter?
It's my sister. I can't.
We will take care of her. I assure you, everything will be fine.
Via stares at the form, holding the pen. Interior, Via residence, nighttime. Via enters the luxurious apartment, loaded with film gear. A caged budgie, Sir Doyle, chirps. Via approaches the cage, taking a banana from the counter island off the kitchen on her way to the cage. She peels it as she speaks.
I have some interesting news for you, Sir Doyle.
Sir Doyle chirps and moves toward Via.
I was offered an opportunity. No filming, a consultation.
Via tears a piece of banana and opens the cage. She holds the piece for Sir Doyle.
It's just the weekend on a private island.
Sir Doyle hops on Via's finger and nibbles on the piece. Via chuckles.
It's like a paid vacation.
Via watches her bird eat.
I could use one of those.
Sir Doyle screeches.
You could too, huh? Well, sorry to burst your bubble because I turned it down.
Sir Doyle screeches again.
You just wanted to be babysat by Sarah. She spoils you.
Via leaves the cage and sits on a chair. She surveys her apartment.
Rosa needs me. She's my only family.
Sir Doyle chirps.
And you too.
Her corded phone rings on the nearby wall. She stands and answers it.
For la Villa? Yes. I'm her sister. I can. Yes.
A moment passes as Via is told that her sister passed away. She's in shock. She drops the phone and slowly collapses into a ball on the floor. Sir Doyle screeches. Exterior, tree lawn cemetery, daytime. A mourning crowd is gathered around the open grave of Rosa Estefania Villa, Perla Villa's sister. Villa stands at the foot of the grave in a black pantsuit, looking stoic, hiding her tears. Mourners depart as a priest gathers his things to depart as well. Perla remains unmoving. A 30s Latina woman in a black dress approaches Villa. She stops behind her, focused on the casket. She is Azucena Banderas.
She fought hard.
Villa doesn't break gaze from the casket, fighting back tears.
She still died.
She was in suffering, yet she held on.
Villa looks at Banderas in the eye with fresh tears.
Am I selfish for wanting her to still be here, Azuna? Am I wishing her more suffering?
Banderas embraces Villa. Villa sobs into her shoulder. Banderas strokes Villa's hair.
It's natural to want her back. It hurts, I know, but we can't bring back the dead. Do me a favor.
Villa speaks into Banderas' shoulder.
Yeah.
Banderas lifts Villa's head to look her in the eyes.
Spend the night with me. Into the weekend.
I need to be alone.
Bullshit. You need TLC from your girl.
Villa hesitates.
Look, I'll come over after work, pick up a tape at Blockbuster, cook you dinner, have a lazy evening. What do you think?
I don't know.
Villa breaks from Banderas and turns to face Rosa's casket. She reads Rosa's name on the gravestone.
Do you believe things happen for a reason?
I do.
Villa faces Banderas.
Yesterday, an attorney, David Kep, met with me.
Are you facing legal problems?
No, not at all. I mean, yeah, I've got a parking ticket, but he's not that kind of attorney, no. This Kep guy, he wants me to give a consultation in exchange for a huge paycheck.
It's a job. Where is it?
On a private island near Costa Rica.
And who's signing the checks?
Crazy rich guy. A John something. Hammond, Alfred, or Barker.
The John Hammond. So rich that he rents out Disneyland for his grandchildren, John Hammond.
That was oddly specific, but yes, that John Hammond.
I had tickets. Made a whole day of going with my kid. That guy is an asshole.
Petty, are we?
Hell no. You try telling a 5-year-old that the mouse was bought out by an entitled fossil and we have to wait until mommy gets another day off. The damn tears, Perla. You want my advice?
You're going to give it anyways, right?
Go. Take his money.
We were bitching about a mouse selling out.
He's filthy rich.
I don't know, Azu.
Hey, Perla, amor, you need this break. Reality bites.
Via looks at the casket.
You spend all day with your bird. You barely work anymore. It took your sister passing away to see you again. The goddamn universe is offering you the gift of a paid break from all this.
Some gift.
That's what your sis would want for you.
Aneros takes Via's hand. Via holds the hand tightly. Interior, Via residence, living room, nighttime. Via sits in a chair by the window watching the rain fall. She has the phone resting on her lap. Sir Doyle chirps. Via picks up the phone receiver and dials a number. It trills and Cap answers.
Mr. Cap, it's Perla Vieira. Count me in.
Airport, daytime. On the runway, there are several private jets, including a jet sporting an InGen brand. Cap stands by the jet with three other persons. One is a stout man, 40s, in shorts, Vince Henderson. Another is a sharp woman, in her 40s, in a suit, Suzanne Kelly. Last, a late teens boy carrying a backpack, Steve Winston. Via arrives in a luggage cart driven by an airport driver. She steps out and approaches the four. Cap sees Via and smiles.
You made it.
It's a job, right?
Not just a job, an experience like no other.
Are we ready to leave now? We needed to be in Costa Rica yesterday.
Yes, of course. Into the jet.
All five climb into the jet and buckle up. Steve Winston smiles and stares at Via.
Need something. I know you. Really? Yeah, my mom is a huge fan of your doc. Life After Extinction. Cool title.
Via smiles.
Nice to meet a fan. I said my mom was a fan. Personally, I thought St. James Prescott's doc was better.
Via loses her smile as Steve puts on headphones for a Walkman. Via looks out the window as they take off. Interior, Visitor Center, Laboratory, daytime, superimposed, Isla Nublar, Visitor Center. In the elaborate and sterile lab, machines buzz as scientists in white lab coats conduct research on fertilized eggs in an incubator. Note, this is the same lab from the tour in the first Jurassic Park film. A scientist, Tanya Preston, 30s, fills in forms on a clipboard as she leans against the wall. Another scientist, an Asian man, also in his 30s, Dr. Henry Wu, approaches Preston.
Tanya,
Yeah?
are you completing our incubation schedules?
Yeah.
You sound tired.
Yeah.
Wu chuckles.
Why don't you finish up and take a break? I'll get Jonathan to cover the rest.
I really don't want to let you down, Henry.
You won't. Listen, I've been monitoring your performance. You have nothing to worry about.
Preston smiles at Wu.
Go. Get a soda or something. Take a break. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wu exits. Preston lowers the clipboard and sighs, looking at the eggs. One of the eggs moves slightly. Interior, Visitor Center, break room, daytime. In the break room, there are several vending machines and a table with chairs. Preston stands at the snack machine as she counts change. An obese man in a Hawaiian shirt, Denise Nedry, enters the room walking straight to the soda machine. Preston takes a moment to glance at Nedry as she pays and selects a soda, but none comes out.
Seriously? It's been a week and Hammond still hasn't restocked the cola. I swear this damn island is a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, a bit dramatic, aren't we, Dennis?
What? I work hard, Tanya. I work so hard that the least InGen can do is have a goddamn cola on hand. Next time I go to the mainland, I'm bringing a case.
Tanya chuckles.
So, Tanya, have you considered my offer?
Dennis, I'm not going to dinner with you. We're co-workers.
No one has to know.
I'll know, and that's enough.
Nedry loses his smile. He punches the Jolt soda button and the can rolls out.
I'll talk to you later.
Nedry takes the can and exits. Tanya watches him leave. Once Nedry is gone, she pays and selects a granola bar.
What a pain in the ass.
Tanya takes the bar and heads for the telephone on the wall. She picks up the receiver and dials a number. The line trills as Tanya eats. A girl about 10 years old answers. She is Wendy Preston, Tanya's daughter. Wendy says, "Hello?
Sweetie, it's your mother.
Mom, hi, I miss you."
Oh, I miss you too. Are you eating? Not giving your aunt a headache?
She gives me a headache instead.
I'll be home tonight.
You said that last night.
I know. It'll be over before you know it. I love you.
Okay, love you too. Preston hangs up and sighs.
I've been on this island for way too long.
An employee, Ernest Walt, 40s, enters the room. He stops at the door, surveying the room, then makes a once-over, stopping at Preston.
Hi.
Hey,
The phone rings. Tanya's about to answer.
Hey, don't answer that.
Tanya withdraws her reach from the phone.
okay, you don't need to yell, asshole.
Right, sorry.
Walt answers the phone.
Sir, it's
Walt covers the receiver and addresses Tanya. Walt watches Tanya flip him off and exit.
sorry about that. Yes, Mr. Dodson.
Exterior, Isla Nublar, airstrip, daytime. A man in khaki shorts and a shirt in his 40s twirls a cattle prod like a cheer baton as he waits for the incoming jet to land. This man is Ed Regis. There are two Jeep vehicles branded Jurassic Park with drivers waiting for Regis. The jet lands, stops, the doors open, and out steps Cap, followed by the other guests.
Y'all are 3 hours late. Hammond is pissed.
Well, they're here. Tell him that. Get the tour rolling, Ed, and
Well, we can't do that, man. Hammond decided to carry on with the tour.
shit. What am I supposed to do with?
Cap looks at the guests.
Right, is there an issue, gentlemen?
Not at all.
All right, look, you guys pay me well. I don't complain about that, but I turned down big figures to hop on this tour because I was promised answers and stock options for my time.
And you will get all that in due.
Now, if there's a problem, maybe I need to revise how we do business in the future.
But no, Mr. Henderson. We're fine. It's just a little disagreement. Ed, give them a tour, yeah? Drive them around.
Oh, man, you kidding?
We need this tour, Ed. You know the park better than anyone. You do this, I'll personally pay you a bonus.
$5,000.
2.
4. Supposed to be on leave. You got to make this work my time.
Damn it. Fine, 4.
Cap faces the guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you to Jurassic Park. Your tour guide, Ed Regis.
Steve chimes in.
A dinosaur-themed amusement park? That's pretty lame. It's gonna be pretty shitty robots and kid coasters.
Regis steps forward.
Now then, as your tour guide, let me guarantee you there are no shitty robots here.
Just shitty tour guides.
Steve walks past Regis and climbs into a Jeep.
Okay, the shitty tour guide says everyone into a Jeep.
Via stops to talk to Regis.
Ignore him. He spoke on the plane. He's a prick.
Oh, he's going to be a problem. I can feel that.
Regis climbs into the passenger seat. Interior Visitor Center, laboratory, daytime. Tanya returns to the lab with a clipboard and stops at the entrance. She watches the scientists work when Nedry bumps into her on his way in.
Try not to block the doorways, Tanya.
Excuse you.
Nedry doesn't reply as he enters the lab and times the security camera's movement with his wristwatch.
What are you doing?
Minding my own business. You?
So rude. And you wanted me to go on a date with you.
You'll regret it when I'm rich.
Keep dreaming.
I'm not Hammond. I don't dream all day.
Nedry's watch beeps and he exits the lab. Tanya watches him walk away, then she turns to the timed camera. She enters the lab and approaches the incubator. There are broken eggshells.
They hatched while you were on break.
Tanya faces Wu.
Did you tell Hammond? He likes to be present when they hatch.
He was there when it happened. Very delighted by it. His guests even caught a glimpse.
Henry, how are the cameras working?
Excuse me?
The cameras. Dennis was timing one.
Dennis Nedry is a mess. Hammond was thinking of cutting him loose, but
But
he knows too much. Hammond feels that if he were to fire Nedry before the park was secured, he'd sell out the operation to the highest bidder.
you believe that?
Don't you? Nedry's not shy from complaining. He often talks about his substantial debt, how InGen doesn't pay him enough, etc.
He asked me out.
Gross.
Tanya walks away when Wu stops her.
Did you hear the announcement?
What announcement?
Muldoon charts a big storm hitting the island. Last boat for the night leaves soon.
Oh no, I need to get home tonight. My daughter is going crazy with the babysitter.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
You'd think so. Can't predict every outcome.
Kids. Can't have them myself, but I love them.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's just biology. Like these animals, proteins and acids. And if anything, these animals are my children.
You're a loving father, Henry.
I do appreciate that. Well, my boat is almost here. I should get going. Try to get on a boat soon. You don't want to get caught in the storm.
Wu exits. Tanya looks at the hatched eggshells, then she sees the other scientists packing up. Exterior, Isla Nublar Road, daytime. On the dirt road cutting through the rainforest, the two jeeps drive through. In one jeep are Via, Steve, and Regis. They ride with driver number 1. Henderson and Kelly ride in the second jeep with driver number 2. Kep is not present.
Now on this tour, you'll get to see what the other guests won't be able to. So consider yourselves VIP.
We're exclusive guests on a private tropical island. So of course we're VIP.
Regis clenches the rope.
Right then. Before we continue our tour, let's check out the lodging, shall we?
Exterior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn at daytime. The Iguanodon Inn is a family-friendly 3-level hotel with an anthropomorphic iguanodon, Iris, as a mascot waiting outside the lobby. The jeeps stop at the entrance, a covered circular driveway lined with exotic plants. It's raining. Regis steps out of the jeep as the others, except the drivers, follow suit. Regis stands at the threshold of a large dinosaur-themed doors at the lobby and addresses the guests.
Welcome to the Iguanodon Inn. Each room features a state-of-the-art living experience. As Hammond would say, we ain't cheap out on it.
Regis pauses to no fanfare.
Right. Yes. So let's check it out.
You really do suck at giving tours.
Okay, watch it, kid. Do we really fly overseas to be wowed by some hotel? Kid's right. Let's get on with it.
Hold on there. This man is doing his best when it's obvious we arrived too late and the showboat sailed without us, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you blaming us for being late?
Well, you're the only guests here not from the West Coasts. You do the math.
All right, listen here, Sheila. I don't know who you think you are, but
Suzanne Kelly, InGen Treasury.
bit far from the bank, aren't we?
Like you, my income depends on this project, Vince Henderson. Just like your exclusive agricultural contract with InGen depends on this park being a success. We're on the same team.
Henderson grumbles as he storms to the hotel doors.
All right.
Will Mr. Kep be joining us eventually?
Oh no, he doesn't like field work. Gets his shoes scuffed and muddy. I'm here in his place.
Henderson tries the door. It's locked.
And how we experience the state of the art, whatever, doors are locked. Well, that's an oversight is all.
Henderson scoffs.
All locking mechanisms on the island are designed to be remotely accessed in the event of an emergency. An emergency?
Calm down, Mr. Henderson.
Well, the man just said there's an emergency.
Regis takes a radio from the jeep and speaks into it.
Hey, Ray, inn's all locked up tight. We got some guests here.
There's only static from the radio, followed by Ray Arnold's voice.
We've been experiencing slight hiccups in the system. I'll unlock the doors.
A mechanical lock turns, and the doors swing open automatically. We hear the sound of thunder.
Ed, you guys may want to bunker down in the hotel. Scratch today's tour.
Wow, man, we barely starting.
Nasty storm brewing, and with these hiccups, I don't want any mishaps.
All right. Is Hammond still running his guess?
They're on the track, but we're calling them back.
Oh, copy that. Out.
Regis places the radio back in the Jeep and turns to the guests.
Sorry about this, folks. Tour is postponed till tomorrow on account of bad weather.
Bogus.
I don't believe this. Are my answers in this hotel? How's my portfolio going to look looking from in here? You're wasting my time, Regis. Please, Vince, rational and calm minds will prevail, please.
I agree with Vince. InGen planted me on this tour to see how the money is being spent. I doubt we'll see that from our hotel rooms.
This is so boring.
Excuse me, little boy, but who are you again?
My dad is CFO at InGen.
Oh, you're the spoiled brat Roy speaks of. Keep your opinions to yourself, kid. You're here because Daddy needed a break from you, and Mr. Hammond wanted to gauge the reactions of a late teen. You serve no other purpose.
Posh. How about we all ease up a bit? Go inside and bitch and complain over a cup of cocoa.
You're right. I'm wasting my breath on this one. Ed, care to show us the hotel from within?
Do I got a choice? After you.
Regis follows Henderson into the inn, and the rest follow his lead. Interior, visitor center, lobby, daytime. Construction workers are collecting their equipment in the large lobby housing two fossilized titans, Tyrannosaurus rex and Apatosaurus. Preston descends the stairs. A co-worker, Dr. Liam Smith, ascends the stairs, noticing Tanya.
Tanya, I'm so glad I caught you.
Oh, Ian, right?
Liam, actually, we met during orientation.
Oh, of course. Liam, I remember.
Not a problem. I was wondering if you reviewed the Parasaurolophus behavior model I sent you.
Oh, I was going to before the storm warning. I really needed to get home tonight, so
Yeah, I know, but I need your opinion before I can proceed. So get it to me soon?
soon.
Great. I'll see you in the boat.
Smith ascends the stairs. Tanya is about to descend when she overhears two voices resonating from beneath the staircase. One voice is that of Dr. Wu, the other is of an accomplice.
I need the SPI samples now. My boat leaves soon and I can't leave them here unattended.
I know. I tried to access cryogenics, but it was locked out.
Locked out?
Several scientists have mentioned it. Maybe retrieving the embryo is impossible.
Damn it. I can't leave without... Never mind. Too late now. Just get me the SPI specimen files.
Wu exits the lobby. Tanya speaks to herself.
There's no SPI specimen on file.
She checks her watch.
Huh. Boat leaves in 15 minutes. I can clone the database in 5.
She chooses to ascend the stairs in a hurry. Interior Visitor Center, Genetics Lab, daytime. Tanya stands at a computer terminal, typing in commands.
SPI, where are you?
The console beeps and Tanya's eyes grow wide.
You can't create a dinosaur with no little genetic data?
Tanya types and hits enter. An image of a Spinosaurus appears on the screen.
Spinosaurus? It's more donor genes than genes recovered from fossils. Henry, this is a monster.
Tanya inserts a floppy disk into the drive on the console and copies the data. Suddenly, at 30% data copied, the computers and lights go out. A door above the lab belonging to cold storage beeps and hisses. Tanya ducks behind an incubator and watches the door open. Nedry walks in with his hand in his raincoat, entering a cold storage.
Nedry, what in the hell are you up to?
Interior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn. It's now dusk. In the amber-themed, lavishly luxurious hotel room, Via walks in, followed by Regis, who stops at the door.
You like it?
It's overwhelming.
I'll take that as a yes. I'm in 104. You need something, just give me a holler.
Thank you, Ed.
No problem, man.
Regis exits and closes the door behind him. Via sighs and approaches the curtained windows. She pulls the curtains to see a view of a large prairie devoid of dinosaurs.
Some view.
She sits on the chair in the corner of the room.
Well, Rosa, I'm here. Now what? What should I?
A brachiosaurus bellows in the distance. Leah turns her head out the window, seeing a herd of brachiosaurs starting to cross the same prairie. Her jaw drops. She slowly stands and presses her face on the window glass.
Holy shit!
Steve can be heard in his adjacent room cheering.
Dinosaur! It's totally a dinosaur.
Pounding on Via's door, she answers. It's Henderson. He's out of breath, running from his room. He adjusts his shorts as he pants.
Did you see it?
The dino.
It's a bloody dinosaur.
Kind of hard to miss.
Henderson enters the room, approaching the window.
Come right in.
I mean, can't be real, right? It's got to be some kind of autoerotica, right?
Via cocks an eyebrow.
You smell of mini fridge booze.
I mean, it looks so real, but how?
A door slams. It's Steve's room. Kelly is heard down the hall.
Hey, that kid just ran down the hall.
Regis is heard in the same direction.
This is why I let my ex-wife keep the kids. All you stay inside.
Via walks to the door as Henderson stands fixated on the window. She peers down the hallway to see Kelly standing several doors down. She exits her room, walking toward Kelly.
What happened?
I was getting a snack when that little brat ran right out of the hotel.
Was he scared?
No, he was smiling.
Regis walks back into the hotel, out of breath.
Caught up to that snot.
Nope, kid's fast.
Is it dangerous out there?
Regis hesitates.
Is it? I doubt Hammond wants another wrongful death suit.
Well, look, as long as he don't touch any of the fences or
Are
No.
there others?
Other what?
Dinosaurs on the island.
Dinosaurs.
I guess cat's out of the bag on the slow reveal there. Yes, ma'am, there are other dinosaurs on this island. We got all kinds of dinos.
What? Impossible.
Look at the window.
Kelly walks into his room.
That's a fucking dinosaur.
Told you.
Kelly walks out of the room with a big smile.
Documents had me thinking Mr. Hammond was running a lion and elephant kind of zoo, just on a much larger scale. I knew the numbers were wrong.
You saw it for yourself. How much larger can you get? Look, I'm gonna need you two to stick around here while I look for that little shit that run off.
I'll go with you.
No way, ma'am. Orders were to bunker down in this hotel and wait out the storm.
Steve, the kid. He's clearly established that he hates you. Do you think he'll listen to some old out of shape?
Yeah, I get your point, Miss Kelly.
Suzanne.
Yes, Suzanne. Stay with the big guy in the room if you don't mind.
Regis turns to Via.
Miss.
Perla.
Right, Perla. Let's go find this damn kid.
Via and Regis exit. Lightning flashes. Exterior, Isla Nublar, road, nighttime. A jeep containing Via and Regis drive through the park. It's raining hard.
Why did you hesitate?
What?
When Suzanne asked if Steve was in danger, you hesitated.
Look, kid's reckless. I mean, there are moats, pits, miles of jungle all beside the electric fences. I mean, he could easily twist an ankle out here.
And the dinosaurs? Are they dangerous?
I mean, some, but they're all safely contained.
Why?
Why contain the dinosaurs? Well, I mean, they can,
Why go through the trouble of creating extinct animals?
You're kidding, right? Look, as much as I hate that damn kid, he's exactly why Hammond went through the trouble for that reaction we got.
What about those who react with fright?
No refunds.
Interior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn. It's nighttime. Henderson and Kelly sit at a table and each eat ramen and noodles. There are empty mini liquor bottles scattered on the table.
I mean, this place is amazing, don't you think? I'd love to have been here as a kid.
Do you have kids?
Me? No. Can't stand kids.
I thought Henderson Greens was a family company.
We are, but that's for my siblings to figure out. I just count the money. I make sales, things that don't piss me off like kids.
Oh, you have a big heart.
Oh, I've got a bigger wallet.
Kelly chuckles and takes a business card from her pocket, handing it to Anderson.
Give me a call when we get on the mainland.
I already make business with Engine.
This is to make business as InGen.
The power goes out in the room.
Was it something I said?
Henderson chuckles again as he stands to try the light switch. Nothing happens when he flicks it.
The power's going out.
Some tour, right?
It's just, wow.
What? We're stuck in a goddamn hotel room.
Yeah, but I've seen a dinosaur. Have you ever seen a living, breathing dinosaur before today? I think it's safe to say you haven't. I know I haven't. As far as I know, this is the greatest zoo ever.
Kelly gets a chill. Anderson notices.
I bet the power comes back on in no time.
Next year, Isla Nublar road, nighttime. It's raining. The Jeep arrives at a fork in the road caused by a large pen. Regis follows the pen upward, looking at the power indicator for the pen. Off. Via notices Regis looking upward, and she follows his gaze.
I'm guessing that isn't supposed to be off.
Oh, ma'am, it's the power. It's out.
Everything is out.
I hope not. Oh, look there.
Regis points at the side of the road. The mud contains fading footprints.
Kid went this way.
Regis drives the Jeep up the right side of the road.
So these dinosaurs, how dangerous are they?
Well, they're all kept in electrified pens. Only way they are a danger to someone is if someone forgets to secure a pen or if
The power goes out.
Regis doesn't answer.
Something is wrong, isn't it?
Regis keeps driving in silence. Interior Visitor Center, Genetics Lab, nighttime. Nedry lowers the cold embryo storage tower and exits cold storage, closing a Barbasol can. Tanya is still in hiding until Nedry exits. She stands and exhales.
Why does Nedry need embryos?
Tanya tries to turn on the computer. It isn't turning on.
Damn it.
She exits the lab. Interior Visitor Center lobby, nighttime. Tanya descends the stairs of the abandoned lobby. Scaffolding and tools are the only signs there were people there recently. At the foot of the stairs, Tanya crosses the dinosaur fossils. When a Compsognathus chirps from behind the fossils, she freezes and slowly turns. Walt is standing under the display with a tape player. He rewinds it and plays it back again. Chirp.
You scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, not my intention. I wasn't aware people were still here. Aside from the core team, you headed for the boat?
Yes, I was on my way.
Yeah, funny. But you're coming from the labs, right? I just saw Dennis come from there. You two
Oh, God, no.
Hey, look, gossip, not one for it. But where's he headed?
Nedry? How would I know?
Okay, cute. The innocent act. Look, what he carries could make or break the industry or industries.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tanya turns to walk when Walt grabs her wrist.
Let go.
Give me the embryos.
Here are your embryos.
Tanya knees Walt in the groin, who runs out of the building as he recovers. Walt, when he recovers, gives chase. Interior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn, nighttime. Kelly is seated on a bed in the dark, playing a game of solitaire with Jurassic Park branded cards. Henderson stands at the window, staring into darkness. Rain pours down.
Some park, right? Millions invested, and we can't even keep the lights on.
Well, the weekend's not over. Not yet, anyway.
You're already sold on the damn thing, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I be? Unless they're a robotic hoax, I just saw a living dinosaur. Dinosaurs, plural.
Well, what if it is what it is? a hoax.
You work for Engine. Why aren't you sold on this?
That's why. Because I can recognize a corporate smoke show.
Kelly stands and approaches the window.
As a collective species, we can't cure HIV or cancer or a damn cold. But some money-hungry business can resurrect and patent a T-Rex?
I don't think it was a T-Rex.
Okay, my point is, the logic is all wrong. It's chaotic. It's like running before we learn how to walk.
Well, I gotta say, this is a bit out of character for you.
Why? Because I'm the company Killjoy? Before being a capitalist, I'm a realist. It's put me where I am.
All right, so you're saying that all of this is just what? Impossible?
The math is impossible. And the reality? Well, it's right out that window. I mean, how authentic is it? That's the real question.
Lightning flashes, and there's a roar blended with thunder.
I think they're as authentic as this storm. I bet if you got close to one of them, you'd agree.
More lightning and thunder when a window shatters, frightening Henderson and Kelly as glass moves all around them. Exterior, Isla Nublar River, nighttime. The Jeep is parked as Regis and Villa follow footprints in the mud leading to the river water. There, they fade. The rain is very heavy.
Randall still wash out any prints.
He went for a swim.
No, he panicked. Saw something, he probably just fell in the water.
Regis examines the mud nearby for prints. Villa returns to the Jeep. Regis looks up from the mud.
Where are you going?
Is there any way to check in with the others?
Yeah, the radio. Each room's got an emergency shortwave radio. Just flip the yellow switch on top.
Villa climbs into the Jeep and picks up the radio's receiver. She flips the yellow switch and speaks into the radio.
Hello? Guys,
To pause. Nothing but static on the radio.
Vince, Suzanne,
No response. Interior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn, nighttime. The room Vince and Suzanne were in is torn apart. There are claw marks on the wall, and rain pours in through the shattered window. A radio on the wall emits static.
hey, pick it up.
Exterior, Isla Nublar, lit river, nighttime. Villa hangs up the receiver.
They're not picking up.
Maybe they went for a walk.
Now.
Hey, look, it's not like anyone listens to me. Perla, come here, look at this.
Villa exits the Jeep and approaches Regis, inspecting the print.
See that?
The print is that of a Dilophosaurus.
Animal. Lizard.
Try again.
Dinosaur.
Bingo.
How did we get into a pen?
We didn't.
Exterior, Isla Nublar, jungle. The rain soaks the foliage. Henderson and Kelly hop over vines and push through plants as they run for their lives. Henderson is running out of breath.
What is it? What is it?
Doesn't matter. Run!
Henderson looks over his shoulder at the jungle behind him. A Dimetrodon snarls at a distance with a green and orange sail showing like a shark fin. Kelly sees a concrete shed ahead.
Look, a utility shed. We can hide there.
Good, because I'm running out of...
Henderson stumbles and picks himself up. Kelly reaches the clearing by the shed. Henderson soon emerges screaming as a Dimetrodon chases him. Kelly reaches the shed. It's padlocked.
Shit!
Kelly picks up a nearby rock and starts beating the lock with it. Henderson and the Dimetrodon draw near. Kelly breaks the lock and opens the door. She runs inside, holding it open for Henderson.
Come on, come on, come on, you can make it!
Henderson dives into the shed as Kelly closes the shed's door. The Dimetrodon slams into the door, leaving a dent. It snarls.
Are you okay?
Why? Why is it free?
I don't know, but someone will pay for this.
Exterior, Isla Nublar, tour road. Preston runs down the tracked tour road with Walt chasing her. She stumbles and falls, Walt catching up to her. He tackles her as she gets to her feet and they struggle on the road.
Why are you doing this?
You know why, you stupid.
Walt collapses, knocked back by the butt of a cattle prod. A woman in a tan Jurassic Park Ranger uniform, Valerie Green. She holds the prod over Walt.
Are you okay?
Preston is sobbing.
What the hell is going on?
Green inspects Tanya Preston.
Scientist?
Yeah,
It's not safe out here.
I kind of pieced that together when this asshole attacked me.
Oh my goddamn head.
I thought everyone would be on a boat by now.
I was tending to a lost galley. On my way back, I got hit by a mudslide. My Jeep fell into a moat. So, who's the part?
Ernest Walt. Thank you.
And why did you attack Miss?
Dr. Tanya Preston.
Green points the prod at Walt.
Care to tell me why the aggravated assault?
That she's a thief? I caught her stealing embryos.
You filthy liar.
Look, she and Dennis Nedry are in bed together. Probably literally, since they are so...
Tanya kicks Walt in the gut. He groans and falls over.
Oh my God, you dumb bitch!
I request you to stay quiet.
Oh yeah? Well, you can take that request and you can shove it right
Green
up.
briefly shocks Walt with the prod. He screams and convulses, breathing hard after.
What is wrong with you?
Quiet.
Walt shuts up.
Doctor, we should make for the visitor center. Take cover from the storm. Maybe a boat will come in the morning.
Yeah, sounds great. Follow the road back.
Doctor, you seem concerned.
Yeah, it's weird.
What is?
Do you hear that?
Jungle sounds?
All right, can we save the schizophrenic guessing game for the center?
No, the fences. They usually hum with electricity.
Maybe they're under repairs? Regardless, we should go. Doctor? Mr. Walt, on your feet.
Green helps Walt to his shaking feet.
The fences can't be off.
Walt stands on his own.
Why can't the fences be?
Green notices Walt has urinated in his pants.
You're kidding me.
Walt points behind Green. Green looks in the direction. A Carnotaurus, Brenda, stands on the road looking lost.
Carnotaurus. I call her Brenda because she's mean like my girlfriend.
Is it dangerous? Because it looks dangerous.
As long as it doesn't see us. She can't hear, she's deaf.
Well, that's good, right?
Brenda sniffs the air, then looks at the trio.
Would be if her deafness didn't enhance her other senses.
Brenda roars in their direction.
We should run now.
Tanya and Walt are frozen in fear.
Run!
Green takes off, then Tanya follows. Walt is the last to follow. Brenda gives chase. She's fast, gaining on them. Brenda is yards from Walt, who's falling behind.
Oh, shit!
Brenda opens her jaws as she reaches Walt, ready to come down on him. Walt trips and falls, rolling over to see Brenda's jaws coming for him when a velociraptor snarls in the brush. The velociraptor walks coolly out of the brush, causing Brenda to stop in confusion. Brenda roars and is about to attack the raptor when another raptor pounces on her from behind, claws embedding in her flesh. Brenda squeals. A third raptor comes out of the brush and pounces on Brenda's neck, tearing at the throat with her hind claws. Walt watches as blood splatters on him.
Run, you fool!
Walt snaps out of it, runs away. Brenda runs into the jungle, followed by the three velociraptors. Interior maintenance shed, nighttime. Henderson and Kelly sit on the concrete floor. Henderson is rocking back and forth. They hear the Dimetrodon sleeping outside the door. They speak in low voices.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place. Worst zoo ever.
We can't stay here.
Why not? Did you see the goddamn dinosaur in here with us? Because I sure as hell don't.
Who knows when it will leave? We could be here until morning.
So?
Think about it. InGen doesn't know we're missing. It may take days for them to find us. We're trapped.
I hate this place.
They sit and listen to the rain and the Dimetrodon.
What do you think?
About what?
Your stake in this park, after all this, still gonna do business with InGen?
You think they're still gonna go through with it? A goddamn dinosaur chased us through the jungle. My blood pressure is gonna burst the damn artery. This project is over.
I hate to disagree.
You disagree? What? Why would any sane person go through with this nightmare?
A colleague in InGen, Hammond's nephew, he's obsessed with this project. He wants to expand it.
Well, he's bloody crazy. What InGen should do is just nuke the entire island. You just kill them all before someone dies.
Oh, shit.
What?
Do you think anyone has died?
I don't want to think about it.
InGen's legal funds are going to take a big hit when the lawsuits and investigations come.
Are you so heartless to think of money when someone could lose their life out there?
Will you terminate your contract with InGen?
Henderson is silent, avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I guess we're both heartless.
Interior, Isla Nublar, Cotorro Caves. At the mouth of the caves, the rainwater pours into a large puddle. Steve is collecting pouring water in a canteen. Something ruffles the bush. Steve pauses, then he continues.
I see you, shitty tour guide.
I'd have tossed you in the raptor pen.
Steve turns to find Regis and Ria.
Who's gonna come back?
I mean, what the hell, kid? Why the hell did you run off like that? You could have got yourself killed.
Don't yell at me. You ain't my dad. My dad basically owns this stupid park and your job.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Mr. Hammond would disagree about that.
Olivia steps forward.
Listen, kid. It's Steve. Steve, yeah, look, the power is out. Ed and I think some of the animals got loose.
Oh, it's pretty much certain they did.
We'll all be safer at the inn, together. You guys go. I'll stay here. Why? Why risk your life? What do you have to prove?
Steve looks into the cave, then at Ria.
Do you believe in ghosts? Ghosts?
Ghosts.
Yeah.
All right, let me just process this. All right. We're in a goddamn dinosaur island with no power, and you're worried here about ghosts? Jesus Christ, kid.
Ed. Cut him some
Hell
slack.
no, Ed, me, I ain't cutting him nobody nothing. This kid has us chasing through dangerous ground because of a stupid
I wanted to see my mom, her ghost, here.
Okay, turns out the kid is also insane. That's great. Add it to the list.
Why on Isla Nublar? She died on this island. Dinosaurs. Regis. No, Regis. Who's Regis?
Line Steve. Steve.
Oh, sorry. Suicide. She overdosed in one of the bungalows after finding my dad sleeping with a ranger. Holy shit. That's messed up. I just want to tell her.
Steve's eyes tear up.
I want to tell her how much I love her and how sorry I am to never have told her that before.
This is way beyond my pay grade.
Why here? There's a legend in Costa Rica that's an island off the coast has green flames. This island is made of fire and doesn't exist, but it also does exist. Like a separate world, the green flames, they are a doorway to the afterlife.
Kid, I want you to be honest with me, all right? Are you high?
I'm not joking.
Listen, I heard that bullshit before too, but trust me, I've been all over this rock. There ain't no green flames. And look, I am sorry for your loss. Truly, I am, but let's go.
How did the legend start if this island is so secret? 2 miners survived the dragons. Dragon guards the flame.
Can we relocate this nice little story time session to the goddamn Jeep?
I'm going in.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'll go with him.
Why? Are you stupid or are you oblivious to everything terrible that's going on in your immediate reality?
I'm going with him. Go check on the others and then come back for us.
This is supposed to be a simple goddamn tour.
Can you do that?
No. Let's go.
I'm not leaving.
Well, I'm going to drag you out of here by your goddamn little...
Listen, this kid needs to heal.
No, this kid needs medication.
Have you ever lost someone?
No, but I may if you two stick around here.
Losing someone close, leaves a big gash across the heart. He needs this.
All right. But if you two get eaten by a goddamn dragon or whatever, look, it's going to be on your head, Perla. I don't want that on my conscience.
Whatever helps you sleep.
Regis grinds his teeth and marches to the Jeep. Steve looks at Via.
Thank you. I pray we won't regret this.
Steve looks unnerved by the comment. Via walks into the caves. Steve follows. Regis gets into the Jeep and mutters.
Maybe I should just leave him alone and get off this truck. Catch me a flick after a burger and a beer.
Regis thinks it through.
Oh, too many questions to answer if I do that.
Regis starts the Jeep, drives off. Exterior jungle. Walt, Preston, and Green stop to breathe in the midst of the foliage.
Did you see that? That it attacked. The blood was... What the shit?
Raptors. They like handicapped prey. They must have sensed Brenda was deaf.
Sensed? What are they, goddamn Jedi? They're fucking animals.
And they're very intelligent.
The raptors are loose.
Yes, they are. And I won't be able to do much with this.
Green lifts the prod.
Well, don't you Rangers have any guns or...
In the sheds, but we need shelter first. No point shooting blindly into the wild.
Okay, we can hide at the loading docks. They shouldn't be far. We'll wait until morning. It'll be safer there.
What about the visitor center?
Green points down the path they ran.
You want to go back down that way? Go ahead. Deal with the raptors.
Walt looks down their path both ways. He chuckles nervously.
Docs, huh? Yeah, what are we waiting for? Lead on, Ranger?
Walt steps aside for Green to take the lead. Exterior, Isla Nublar, Nedry's Death Hill. Just a few moments later, the rain is pouring on the hill, hosting two elevated roads. On the bottom road, Walt, Tanya, and Green walk toward a crashed Jeep.
I mean, that's it. I'm quitting. All of it. This place, engine, my whole damn career. Maybe I'll be a barista.
The docks aren't too far.
Oh, a bookstore. Yeah, I'd be great at working at a bookstore. What do you think, Tanya?
I think if you don't shut up, the ranger and I are leaving you behind.
Well, you want to be a jerk about it.
Seriously, Walt, shut it. I don't want the raptors to track us.
Track us?
My daughter must be wondering what happened to me.
Married?
No, just my Wendy and I.
I have a son. Told him I was going to be in the States by Sunday. Well, it's Sunday.
Walt stops. Tanya notices and stops as well.
You forget how to walk?
Am I going to jail?
Really? Now?
Well, I want to know. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen. Not like this, I swear.
Green stops and faces Walt.
I mean, look, it's just all gone to shit, and I don't want to go to jail.
Prison. You'll go to prison. And the answer is yes.
Ernest,
What?
what did you do?
Nothing. Nothing, I swear.
What did you mean by this wasn't supposed to happen?
It's no big deal, really, okay? Like, I talk to talk, nerves,
Green turns on the cathode prod.
I don't know.
Okay, look, fair enough. I'll talk. But can we talk while we move away from the carnage?
Yeah, let's keep moving.
The three walk the road toward a bend, Green behind Walt and Tanya in front.
Who are you?
Ernest Walt, Engine.
Don't bullshit me.
It's true, I work for Engine. It's just that I kind of have two jobs.
They stop at the bend, just short of turning at it.
Who else do you work for?
Myself, When I'm not on the clock, I consider myself a treasure hunter.
You're kidding me.
No, really. I hit flea markets and auctions. I flip pennies into dollars.
Was stealing embryos part of your flipping gig?
Nedry was stealing them
You attacked me.
because I thought you were with him, stealing the embryos with him. I'm sorry, okay?
Are you trying to convince me that you're the noble one in this scenario? You were trying to stop Nedry.
Like I said, I'm a treasure hunter. The embryos were a bonus.
Once again, you attacked me.
Okay, God damn it. I said I'm sorry. Do you want me to put it in writing?
You're a piece of shit.
Keep walking, Ernest.
The three continue around the bend. Tanya freezes at the turn.
What's up, Tanya?
Tanya doesn't move. Green approaches her.
Don't try to run, Ernest. I'll catch up.
Where am I going to go?
What's up ahead, Tanya?
Tanya is silent.
Let me guess. There are more damn dinosaurs waiting right around the...
Green stops when she sees what Tanya sees. A jeep crashed into the hill by the back with a Dilophosaurus dead under the wheels. The jeep itself is trashed. Walt sees the sight.
Oh, this is all wrong.
What is?
Walt points at the jeep.
This destroyed Jeep
Walt points at the Dilophosaurus.
and this mangle lizard, they are not part of the ideal scenario.
Ideal? For what? Why is there a crashed Jeep with dinosaur-covered tires in the middle of the jungle?
This... It has to do with the power. How did the power go out, Ernest? We had safeties, backups.
Nedry, you reckless bastard.
No, this is about you, not Nedry. So
No. Listen to me. Nedry did this. All of it. The power, the dinos. He got away with a fortune amidst all the chaos.
but he's an idiot.
Walt walks to the jeep as he speaks. Tanya will follow.
Idiot? Guy is 300 pounds of genius nerd.
So why would he turn on InGen? He gets paid very well for it.
Walt stops and faces Tanya.
Does he? I mean, you, me, the bitch with the cattle prod,
Screw you.
all of us are highly underappreciated.
Tanya laughs.
I'm sorry, what's funny about this?
Look, you and Nedry may have signed a shit contract without reading the fine print, but that's your problem. But turning off the power, and that,
Tanya points at the jeep behind Walt.
that's murder if anyone died.
I'll get a good lawyer.
Have you no heart?
In my other jacket. Look, the genie is out of the bottle, okay? Nedry shut off the power, not me. And now we are all fucked.
Why?
Why what?
Why would you and Nedry do something so reckless?
Biosyn. Name sound familiar?
Yeah, they're a tech company going genetic. They offered the scientists in my division $1 million each to leave InGen.
Well, they offered Nedry and I $1.5 million each. And we accepted. Then Nedry got greedy, made up a story, and he snitched on me.
Walt opens the door to the jeep and looks inside. The seat is bloodied.
So I went and made up my own little story. Biosyn thinks Nedry's planning to run off with their prize.
Nedry's ID badge rests on the matted floor beside a chunk of flesh.
Screw you, Dennis Nedry.
Was all this worth it? Years of research and development, a damn miracle thrown away for $1.05 million?
Oh, come on, be realistic. You wouldn't?
Walt picks up the ID and sees the flash.
Did you run into Nedry at any point before our confrontation?
Walt tosses the badge on the seat.
Why?
Walt inspects the Dilophosaurus under the vehicle.
Because that's when he'd have the embryos on him.
I did.
Walt sees the skid marks on the road.
And?
And he had a shaving cream can with him.
Shaving cream?
Yeah, shaving cream. He had it with him going in and out of storage.
Sounds like a classic Dodge gimmick. Okay, we need to look around for the shaving cream can.
Walt turns to the skid marks.
A can of shaving cream.
Walt follows the marks further up the road.
Look, this was Nedry's Jeep, okay? He crashed it here.
Where did he go?
Walt sees a torn and bloody yellow jacket. He sees a severed hand by the jacket.
The last place I told him to go. Hell.
Tanya approaches Walt. She sees the hand.
Oh my god. Nedry?
No, too thin. You know, Nedry had those sausage fingers.
Valerie?
What?
People have died.
Green looks at Tanya. Tanya has tears in her eyes.
Why are people dying?
Interior maintenance shed, nighttime. Kelly and Henderson rest seated against opposite walls of the shed, facing each other. Henderson is dozed off. Kelly is inspecting a gun rack behind a locked cage where she notices the silence.
It's quiet.
She kicks Henderson's feet, startling him awake with a snort.
Oh, what the hell, Suzanne? I was dreaming of the mainland.
Dream's over. Listen. Nothing, right?
Yeah. I don't hear the dinosaur breathing. You think he's gone?
Only one way to find out.
Henderson stands. Kelly puts a hand on the door handle, then locks eyes with Henderson.
Ready?
No, really?
1, 2.
Kelly twists the handle.
Oh, I changed my mind. Don't open the...
Kelly opens the door. No dinosaur.
We're good.
Kelly hears the water rushing of the river nearby.
Follow me. I think I can get us to safety.
The two exit the shed and walk into the jungle toward the river. Interior, Isla Nublar, Iguanodon Inn, nighttime. Regis enters the trash hall of the inn. There are scratch marks on the walls and broken doors and glass. Regis freezes upon seeing the damage.
What in the shit happened in here?
Regis walks further up the hall toward what was the room Henderson and Kelly were in.
Suzanne, other guy, it's Ed.
Regis listens as he reaches the door, which relies on one hinge. Regis touches it and the door falls. He enters the room to find the glass of the window shattered and the interior destroyed.
Oh, damn it, I am screwed.
He backs out of the room.
Hi, Regis, what happened to the guest you were giving the tour to?
He touches a claw mark on the wall.
Oh, no problem, Mr. Kep. They loved it at first.
He exits the inn. Zoom in on the damage.
Yeah, they loved it. Then they all died.
Exterior, Isla Nublar River, nighttime. Kelly and Henderson walk through the jungle toward a river on the southeast side of the island. The water is raging with the storm.
I don't want to die, Suzanne.
For the last time, you won't. You know what? I don't care anymore. Just die. Here. Now. Don't care.
Kelly sees the river and stops. Henderson stops beside her.
Are we lost?
No, we're not lost. I've seen the map of the park endless times. I know every ride, every attraction down to the red cents.
Well, so you know how to get home?
No, but I know where to go to get home.
Interior, Isla Nublar, Kotoro Caves. Deep in the caves, Steve leads with a pen light. He's cautious. Via trips on a stone.
Hey, Steve, how about you walk behind me and shine the light around my feet?
Steve keeps walking.
Seriously, Steve, I need light. Feel that? That's my big toe I'm feeling. No, feel it. The heat. We're pretty deep in these caves. Microclimate. Maybe.
Steve stops and shines the light on Via's face. Via squints.
I want to thank you for coming. I know I've been a jerk. I just didn't want to get distracted with other people. My mom.
Steve shines the light ahead and gestures Via to walk ahead. He shines the light in front of her feet as they walk.
My mom used to tell me the story of the green flames, how the natives that lived on this island before InGen stole it, they worshipped the flames. Steve, I know it's hard. I lost my sister. I loved her so much. I don't show it, but I'm screaming on the inside. Every minute, every second. I know what you're trying to say. Steve, your mom is dead. Get over it. No. How could you think that? I'm trying to warn you. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. This green flame thing, it's fantasy. Even if you found a green fire, how would it bring back your mother?
Steve freezes. Via sees the light stop and turns to find Steve sobbing.
Oh, shit. Steve, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who am I to doubt? My sister was buried Catholic. She believed in some guy in the sky with self-esteem issues.
She approaches Steve.
Me, I believe in the void. Nothingness. We die. We die. Silly, right? We believe what we believe in when it comes to death. I believe that the green flames won't bring my mom back, but finding them, it'll be the next best thing to hearing her tell the story again.
Via embraces Steve. He reciprocates the embrace.
You're not alone. We're here together.
Via and Steve break the embrace.
We'll find your green flames.
Steve shines the light on the cave walls. There are traces of mining strikes on the stone.
Looks like scratching. Dinosaur? A group of friends from Nicaragua crossed the border into Costa Rica last year. They also heard of the green flames.
Steve lights the ceiling of the cave. It shimmers with quartz.
One night, they partied a lot. A bartender told their friends of an island southwest of the mainland. There, they would find the green flames. The bartender threw them a map.
Steve shines the light on a broken pickaxe half buried in the dirt.
The friends got on a boat with shovels, pickaxes, arrived on this island, got by security, followed the caves into Mount Sibo.
Steve walks further into the caves and finds a chewed boot on the ground.
They claim to have found it deep in the caves, under the mountain, hot as hell, guarded by the dragons.
Steve faces Via.
AKA dinosaurs. One of the survivors lost a leg. The others got scars. Lots and lots of scars. Shouldn't that tell you that this isn't the safest idea? At least listen to me. Let's go back. Get Ed, find the others, come back with them, and... Bad idea. What if they're right? What? What if the green flames can resurrect the dead or even grant immortality? You're reaching a bit farther. Would you trust a corporation with that power? InGen lady and the fat guy, both capitalists to the max. This is going too far, okay? It's getting into conspiracy theory territory, and I hate conspiracy theories. No conspiracy theory. This is just a special place for me. Go if you need to. I'm not leaving.
Via sighs.
I can't leave you, and I can't drag you back. So, shit. Lead the way, you goddamn madman.
Exterior, Isla Nublar, river. Henderson and Kelly follow the riverbed. Kelly observes the environment from markers. Henderson jumps at animal noises. Kelly stops, causing Henderson to also stop.
What is it?
Listen.
Henderson and Kelly are quiet. Around the bend, they can hear Tanya, Green, and Walt approaching.
We should have made for the visitor center. This is a mistake. We're lost.
Shut up, Ernest.
Hello?
Did you hear that?
Hello?
Tanya, Green, and Walt turn the bend, seeing Henderson and Kelly.
Oh my god, people!
Great. Cannon fodder.
Can you help us? There's something terribly wrong with this park. Dinos are loose, we know.
Are you employees?
I am. Vince here is a guest. You? I'm a scientist. Valerie's a ranger. Ernest is a thief. Thief? Yeah, tried to steal InGen property. Noted. I'll be sure to report it if we aren't eaten alive tonight.
Are there more of you?
Somewhere.
Where are you headed?
River adventure.
You're going to a ride?
Yeah, I know how to get there. It isn't open jungle and it leads to the East Dock. I mean, it seems logical. Why? Where are you headed? East Dock. I think it's better if we stick to the coast, away from the jungle, together. We're safer in numbers.
Well, if we are being hunted, we can use Fat Ass over here as a diversion. Oh, screw you. Oh, is your blood sugar low? I'm sure I've got a sweet somewhere. All right, what's your problem, mate? My problem is all of you. I'm being tugged around like a damn prisoner while you idiots wander in circles. Truth is, we're screwed. No one is coming. It's just us.
You know what, Ernest? Go. Get out of here. Steal your whatever and just get out of our way. Enough, Miss Doctor, okay? Dr. Tanya Preston. Tanya, do you know what happened to the power? Nedry happened. What?
Tanya points at Walt.
Ask that piece of shit. And you are?
Name's Ernest. Listen, I had nothing to do with it, but an employee did shut off the power. Why? To steal and sell this prehistoric circus.
Now is the time for a terrible pun.
Or stop. Sell it. A dinosaur almost ate us. All of this chaos is just for a few dollars. $1 million plus, and yes. Oh, you're sick, mate.
Okay, Ranger, did you encounter any stray dinosaurs from where you came?
It's Valerie. We were chased by Brenda for a stretch, then ran into a crime scene.
Wait, crime scene?
Yeah, potpourri with pieces of Dennis Nedry and another guy scattered about. That way, a no-go.
Kelly groans and rubs her temples.
What is it? I hope no one else is dead. Yeah, me too. I can't imagine the lawsuits against Engine. I'll be looking for a new job.
We're getting nowhere here, ladies. Dinos behind us, all around us. Let's move.
Yes, Ernest is right. The river adventure is near the East Dock.
Cool. East Dock. We got a plan. Cool. Let's go.
Wait, Vince, you're quiet.
Kelly faces Henderson. Henderson is frozen.
Vince?
Henderson's eyes are fixated in front of him, fearful. They turn toward what Henderson is focused on, and they see a wall of foliage, but Henderson is looking upward. As they follow his eye line, they see a leathery mound of a Tyrannosaurus rex named Rexy, sound asleep behind the foliage.
How did we not see that?
T-Rex's eyesight is based on motion. Just don't run, and
Henderson takes off running.
there he goes.
Green stares at Rexy. She isn't waking.
She won't be asleep for long. Follow me.
Green slowly moves into the thicker section of the jungle.
What of Vince?
Green stops and speaks low.
We have a decision to make. Seek shelter and safety, or chase that guy through the jungle.
But we can't leave him.
He knows where we're headed.
Chubbs made his bed.
Walt pushes past Tanya and Kelly and follows Green. Tanya and Kelly exchange glances of disapproval before following. Exterior is Nublar jungle. Henderson is running through the thick, lost and running out of breath. He stops to rest when he's sure he's no longer followed.
Those goddamn T-Rex guys. Jesus, you guys okay?
Henderson spits. He's breathing hard.
Guys?
Henderson turns to find himself alone in the jungle.
Oh shit. Guys! Oh shit!
A Herrerasaurus snarls in the jungle. Henderson freezes and tenses up. He's trying not to cry.
Screw engine, screw this pack, screw heaven, screw.
A twig snaps.
Guys?
Herrerasaurus number 1 steps out before Henderson. Henderson screams and takes off running once again. Herrerasaurus number 1 doesn't chase. Deeper in the jungle, Herrerasaurus number 2 waits for the prey to arrive. Henderson bursts through the trees only to be met by Herrerasaurus number 2. Henderson backs into the trees when Herrerasaurus number 1 emerges behind him. It snarls, and Henderson turns around, is sobbing.
Please, Father, forgive my sins.
The Herrerasaurus attacks. Henderson lets out a shrill scream. Herrerasaurus tears him apart. Exterior Isla Nublar River. Kelly, Walt, Green, and Tanya follow the river when they hear Henderson's final scream. Tanya, Green, and Kelly stop. Walt doesn't.
He's dead, ladies. We're not.
Asshole.
I may be an asshole,
Walt stops and turns around.
but I'm going to survive this thing. So you can keep to your morals, your principles. They mean nothing in the face of the natural order. And right now, I'm in survival mode. What?
Survival mode. So now you're a pro survivor, huh? Tell me, how should we proceed?
Well, we head for the East Dock, and
No, please go on.
okay, listen, don't poke fun at me just because you feel helpless.
I feel helpless. I'm in my element. You, Mr. Walt, do you feel helpless in these wilds?
Walt doesn't answer.
Just as I thought. Shut up and keep walking. Survival mode, idiot.
Interior, Kotoro Caves. Via and Steve follow the deep caves, both sweating profusely.
It is hot as hell in here. That's good. We're almost there. How will you know when you find it? Will a literal green flame burn in here? What if it's toxic, Steve? Gases? I'm not backing down.
A Dimetrodon snarls in the caves.
Was that a dragon? We better keep moving. What if we run into that?
The earth rumbles and the ground buckles slightly. Nothing more happens.
It isn't safe here, Steve. Think of it like this. Would your mom want her only son to die in a cave?
Steve faces Via.
I'm only doing for her what she would do for me. I can't give.
The ground gives way, taking Via and Steve down. Exterior Kotoro Caves. Regis arrives on a jeep, parking at the mouth of the cave. He turns off the engine, opens the glove compartment. Inside, there's a .44 Magnum revolver. Regis eyes the revolver. He picks up the receiver to the shortwave radio.
For the 100th time, this is Ed Regis. Is there anyone home? Copy. Smokey? Ray?
Regis waits for a response. Here is only static.
Well, in the lion den and into its jaws.
Regis hangs up the receiver and picks up a flashlight.
Regis, give him a tour.
Regis takes the revolver from the compartment.
We'll pay you $4,000.
Regis checks the chambers. It's fully loaded.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Kip. Right away.
Regis exits the jeep.
I'm gonna sell out.
Regis walks into the mouth of the cave and stops.
And an idiot. Should have stuck with $5,000.
He holds the revolver at his side.
Little shit kid. Perla. Either y'all in there?
He shines the flashlight into the caves.
Any dinosaurs in there? God damn it.
He walks into the caves. Interior, Kotoro Caves, green flame cavern. Via lies on a pile of stones. The green flame cavern houses thin streams of magma running along the walls and ground, illuminating the thousands of green diamonds embedded in every stone of the cavern. Via groans as she sits up to find Steve standing in the center of the cavern, surrounded by streams of magma and sparkling green diamonds.
The green flames are real?
Steve is smiling as he gazes into the diamonds with tears in his eyes.
Hey, Steve. Are you okay?
As Via gets to her feet, she feels lightheaded.
Look, all around us, the flames, they speak. You're awfully close to that lava. Why don't be afraid, come.
Via stumbles.
I'm not afraid for myself. I'm afraid you'll burn yourself. And if I died, would I be with her once again? Stop the crazy talk. Look, You found it all around us, green.
Via inspects the nearest diamond.
Green diamonds. So many. I could pay off Rose's funeral, rent, bills.
Via's vision blurs as she pockets the diamond.
Listen, Steve. I feel nauseous. I think the magma is giving off gases. She's here. She's in every green ember. Your mom is not here. Come on, Steve. Some fresh air will clear. I'm coming, Mom.
Steve lets himself fall backward into a stream of magma when Via catches him at the last moment, pulling him away. They fall to the ground together. Steve sobs into Via's shoulder.
She's gone. My mom. She's gone. It's okay. You're okay. Why did she leave me? She didn't leave you. She's here.
Via points at Steve's heart. Then Via picks up a diamond and holds it between their faces, magma light glistening off it.
And then here, hold on to this. Do you believe now? I believe you found your peace.
Via surveys the cavern, then stands.
Let's get out of here before the gases kill us.
Via helps Steve to his feet, and they climb out of the cavern through where they fell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a 10-minute intermission